politely speaking, I would put it that way. Fuck me dry. So I'm having a conversation with Minnow, and I was recounting the treats he had today. He has had, oh my goodness, the treats Minnow has had today. He has had, we started this morning with a big blap of whole milk yogurt, Fage yogurt. I put some salmon oil in your kibble. You had chicken bacon chew. We had a Dr. Lyon's dental treat. We've had, yes, we've had a peanut butter of American Journey, peanut butter oven baked biscuit, and now we're having two. I went and got them because if I'm going to speak about a treat, Minnow doesn't do theory. If I'm speaking about a treat, Minnow thinks you need to yield. Why are you speaking about something you're not presenting? Now, I did do this. I said, well, Minnow, if you weren't here when I was speaking about it, I wouldn't have to yield. Now, would I? But why should I be speaking of a value unless you are here? Even if it were to myself. Self-taught, oh, fought, and sought. The staff, the science fiction thinks, to have my own back in black. This is too much fun, right? So I don't think I put this on video, but Minnow's birthday is tomorrow. It's April 15th. It's tax day. Minnow's going to be 5, and I bought him some treats at chewy.com. I got the Bon Appetit box, which is a bunch of treats that are surprise and a really good value, and it's been fun to try new things. So I ordered another one of those for him, and I did get Dr. Lyon's dental treats. You get 60 in a pack for the small dog, and Minnow. These are Minnow rated. He approves of them. And then I tried something new called Bones and Chews. It's made with real beef jerky. Real beef. And I bought these not for the meta of the brand, not so much that. It was I was trying to reach free shipping with the Bon Appetit box, and also Chewy's has when they bring new items, they've got great pricing, half price. So Dr. Lyon's, as a new product, was half price. So was Bones and Chews, real beef jerky. So I started this video because I was having a little conversation with Minnow, counting the treats as he had today, and he was sitting up there, but then he's like, treats? I hear you, you know, and then I'm like, oh. Minnow. He's humping the down comforter. You just have a little spring in your step today, don't you? Weather's getting nice. I took you to the dog park. You're checking out all the portholes. You're like, got a porthole? Got a porthole? Good. Got a porthole? Got a porthole? Got a porthole? Got a porthole? It's like a little porthole dance. And then Minnow tried to hump everything. Everything that had a porthole. You really like that blue pit bull. There's a pit bull that was submissive, and Minnow's like, I am all about you. Just latched onto the girth. And I'm like, you know, I was getting a little embarrassed because, I mean, the place is swimming with dogs, and my dog is like, look what I can do. You know? We were on Congress Street, and Minnow latched onto a dog's head and was putting Elvis on it. And it's like, you know, I'm watching this, and I'm asking the owner, you know, does it count as domination if your dog doesn't know? And then there was the pissing contest in front of Wild Burrito. They've got a plant, like a little tree in a pot, and the white dog went, and then Minnow went where the white dog went on the pot, and then the white dog was like trying to pee over Minnow's, but then Minnow peed on the dog's head. It's like, you won, Minnow, but we gotta get going. We gotta get going before his owner notices his dog has a wet head. What else? Anyway, so I was talking about treats, and I thought it's good to shoot a video to express this little moment. Sometimes people think Minnow is female. I say no, he's male. He is dainty in build, mighty in spirit. Let's see. Yes, the moment I wanted to capture. When I speak about a treat to Minnow, his ears go up, he knows what it means, and he becomes receptive, like he got off from laying down to get one, because I spoke of it. He doesn't get theory. If you're going to speak of it, then yield it, present it. And then I covered up his ears, being like, well, you know, if you weren't here to hear, then I could speak freely about a treat, and it wouldn't have to yield or present. And that's really what I would like to point out as far as jackasses overriding my value. With no present prescient client. In one tone, hone, roan, or throne. Neck road, your own crown, and crone, and crowd. Okay? That you sowed with the down. The Tao as your own. So then I'm talking about tare weight too. Tare weight is packaging, pack-ag. Ag is the judge, is also the agriculture, it's the land. People used to represent the land. When you spoke of the land, you spoke in reference to the people on the land, and jackasses are buying up the land to be the land, okay? And that's not okay. Pass it on, son, if you can. I'm puttering today, kind of enjoying myself just the same. Thinking about patron. I'm thinking the avenue to invite to be yourself is really meant to be one-on-one, and the value in earnest is not so much to embellish. Well, then I can do this and I could do that and I promise you this. And it's like I'm thinking more and more, peeling it back to essence. You want to engage, communicate, collaborate. Let's see what's necessary. Let's see what, who wants to build. Equal scope, equal value, the conversation is the yield. It is the communication. It is the potent form of action. But we have no honest value to make if you're going to let daft, stupid, override my estate, gestate, gestate, okay? So I, for one, don't think I should give my value to stupid as the means to get rich for no reason, t-hie-ven-d. Then you got political jackass, who I just put his picture up there. What did he say? Women teachers. You may as well say women. Not protesting and not going to school to teach are causing sexual injury. Stop your shaming, jackass, because you've never lent value. And I will show you proof of all the stupid people you feed and freed around you that don't lend value either. Okay? So stop with the staging of I thought of do. D-E-W-E. Do with you as the feast and with your own feet and ass. That het, hyphenated, didn't, okay? And his shaming, if he were the real value, one-on-one, and could present it, present, prescient client, even, there'd be no need to shame, because we would see for ourselves. So it's been my contention that the right two people have never been speaking in your jacked off estate and testate, your living will with ill, hyphenated. And what else? Well, it's really a heads up, the direction I'm going. You will be able to, if you want to, you will now have a choice. Okay? So part of how I see it is anyone who you send me one eye, that's going to be transmuted into a big fat zero into a bank seed account. BANKSEATHD. Seat, eat the head, and CAD as your seed, for the wanting to, which that is not offered in the marketplace t-hie-ven-d. Neither is manufacturing of innocence, so stop speaking for my value. If you have no intention to replace it presently, to the person who brought it. I am tired of I create value in my wake, but I don't get it actually for my face. And like if I go back a bit, I worked at Trader Joe's years ago. It's $9 an hour. It's they don't want you to work over $40 an hour. They actually don't want you to work over $35 an hour. So that's $250 a week. You try and live on $250 a week. Okay, so I decreased my overhead and I lived in a one-room apartment with slanty walls. I stopped using my car and I walked to work. So I didn't know I qualified for food stamps at that rate. Trader Joe's magnanimously will give you insurance for $60 a month off of your 1,000-month total. I needed orthotics, but their insurance didn't cover that, so I didn't take their insurance. Just a gratuitous one-size-fits-all. Anyway, I did a fair amount of pissing and moaning, and that's why I was shunted, okay? I face my value. I speak my mind right where I stand, okay? And to no one to receive it, okay? So you can see why I get drop kicked all over the place, but now you can see also why I know better. I'm enabled better to the letter right here. That I have it backed in black, and I do and everything I do. You see my step, okay? I brought my asked, okay? And after I left, well, first of all, after I left, my last review, with Libby Pamfrey, like what the fuck is her name? Libby Pamfrey in South Portland, Maine. It's already in the website, but let's put it this way. I never worked in a corporate job. I didn't know you're supposed to kiss ass-k-t. I didn't know you're supposed to do that. I thought I was just supposed to do a good job. So let's suffice it to say, for the petty estate, I didn't get a pay raise. Well, people that kiss ass-t did. Okay? And in the review, I was supposed to like put my initial, and I'm like I wrote unfair all over it, and Libby got a poker face like her anus, but it was right here. And then she followed me out, and she wouldn't let me speak to anyone that was working on the floor. And she had that interview right as I was leaving. And so I went to go punch out, but she followed me to make sure that I wasn't, and hovered to make sure that I wasn't speaking to anyone. And, you know, I did have a small conversation with Leslie, etc. on the way out. It was a rather mum conversation, but they all know what's going on, okay? Well, after I left, she raised it to $11 an hour, okay? That's not good enough for me. I kept bringing the value. You kept squatting tone on it so you can impress headquarters with your square red, okay? That you're turning the land and the ability to buy groceries. So I work at a grocery store. I qualified for food stamps. What the fuck is that? What? Meanwhile, Libby Pamfrey gets enough money to own a use, a house. Okay? And she still has a use. Okay? Should I start to count the people that just left their job after I first did? I still keep hearing about it to this day. Last person I heard that left was Dan Webster. And he left because he saw management giving high fives because they made a good worker leave because of management's petty antics. So management will not take criticism. Management wants to be in top position, forked, no reason thiefant, okay? Yet, you know, she'll raise the pay rate because, well, she has to compete with Whole Foods a wee bit. All right, among other things. Anyway, enough of that. That's just an example of give your value back to the person who gave it, who brought it. Okay, I'm tired of chasing a fictitious tale. I can read. I follow that. That doesn't go anywhere. Here, as with AD, it only goes to Jackass, and then Jackass rearranges my asked to be, I asked for it because I can lend it to. You know. and get it back to, okay? Which is basically using me as to form a dude sandwich, so the dude is always the red character lender. Well, I tried my best, bet, hyphenated. Yeah, I know that, and I'm aware of that, and game over, because now we can see what you would do. So what you would do is no longer a valid hedge and edge. Wedge, hedge, and edge. It's no longer valid. Let's see what you would do. I'm giving you time, even, for completion. I could tell you one of the first things doft stupid to get toft t-hie-ven-d does with my value that I bring is he can't recognize it. He can't recognize it because he's not the face of grace, actually, okay? What does he do? Well, he does, first of all, an inner freak out and then tries to make me go away, -t. And does it look like I'm harassing on Steemit chat room? Not really. When you understand the engineering is to always land, okay? So your continued presence is, in fact, belligerence to make a mand, okay? You're not contributing. You did not engineer the value. You certainly can't proclaim my brain or my frame or my desires, my motivation as reason in life just the same. What does that leave you with? It leaves you with dish I shit, a stool, stool stole, and sold, hyphenated, okay? It leaves you with a fear-based economy because you're a jackass and you want it that way. So that you can get in bed for no reason thieving to always predict a crisis and calamity because you're feeding it by freeing it. Hyphenated. You're not the character. You're not the character reference to make Tao with way. D-O-W-H-E-Y-E-A-T. It's, you know, writer of age, you know, downvoting me, and then I call witnesses to witness, and they downvote me, and like some of them very severely. In the last video, you can see how many times Luke Stoke, like, what did you go chasing my tail? They're like, I'm gonna damn you! I'm like, of course you are, jackass. Your whole basis of relationship is built tone and stone on damning me, fort and forked, no reason, thief-end. So your thief, lend, can continue thief-end, okay? Of course you are. That's predictable. You're an ad-dick-t, okay? That's all we can expect from your creation or logic. Your logic stands on the continuity of squatting on women, okay? Universally, okay? Tao with war, okay? You build a container red doft, stupid, to put toft, thief-end, okay? Then your lawyers stalk people and build cases of, you thought of a pyramid scheme, Andrea Constant, you're a bad person. I'm like, lawyer, did you provide any value right here? Did you ever think to? You're plagiarizing, do with you, okay? And if Andrea tried a pyramid scheme, maybe she's like me, like I went to Trader Joe's and I thought, oh, you have a job. No, you mean a job. And then I went to Kittery, Precision Tool and Engineering, and they said, we have a career for you. But I'm like, oh, that's a career. Okay, I find out it's a career. And then I went to Maine Human Rights, and you know what Maine Human Rights did? They strung me out for 2 years to say, we don't see any problem. I'm like, I got fired for taking planned time off. And that dipshit, Joel Heisler, who talks about drugs nonstop and whimsically doesn't show up right and left, he gets to work because who he was toking with in the back lot, and Jeff Boudreau informed Kevin Stein that he saw that. Kevin Stein does not admit that to his ag, Michael Messerschmidt in Portland, Maine, as they built a case against me and put words in my mouth that said, I demand you fire them, and that was not the case. It's a safety issue. He's toked on a lathe. What the fuck? The point is, Kevin Stein needs stupid. He needs stupid more than my value, okay? So you got a machine shop with a man that goes to church, that puts daily bread in his foyer, can't recognize grace when it's standing right in front of him, and God forsake him, when he does recognize it, he has to fire me. I did not know that Will Miles was toking with Joel Heisler. Jeff Boudreau did, and he informed Kevin. Then Kevin told his ag, Michael Messerschmidt, that I demanded to fire them when I didn't know that. Okay, all I know, Joel Heisler, it's a machine shop, motorcycle riders, vets, you damn well know what drugs smell like, okay? It's like a lot of people in restaurants too, okay, that work in that field. Come on, get your feet on the street, listen to the conversation, get to know your neighbors, all right? You know what shit's going on. Don't tell me my fucking nose can't smell skunk. That's why I brought it up. And Kevin Stein, S-T-I-N-E, in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, he said to me, I don't know what that smells like. I'm a Christian. He fired me because I told him that his business and his relationship was a sham. That was one of the last things I said to him before I took planned time off, because I couldn't deal with him selling my face to support liars. Okay? And what I did with my free time, I built my own case, invented online. All right? And Kevin Stein spied on me on what I did on my free time. And then he fired me because it's basically saying I'm not allowed to think on my free time. So let's talk about free will, okay? It's only free if you willy-nilly want it to be embedded, stupid. Top openly, okay? Let's not be stupid about any mail, okay? -d. Or any offerings in the mall. Okay, me all. Let's not be stupid about it. So I'm working very adroitly and concertedly and priming you to let you know that I will be personally inviting you to join. It probably is going to be a Patreon platform, but its premise is to be one-on-one, and for teaching, engagement, association, and transmuting your me one eye into a big fat zero, which will have your own bank seat account online that anyone can see and reference, with the opportunity to help you understand the mother language, the fork tongue language, and produce a news agency with your writings, and that I can pay you in big fat zeros, and possibly also in money with your name on it. Okay, so you'll get money in your name, and then you use that to trade in value with other people that want the same, obviously, date of birth, okay? So my contention is your freedom of choice, it's doff, stupid, in the marketplace thief-end, and you really don't have a choice, even. You have e-vain, V-A-I-N, and I'm doing things that would be in direct heresy to the law-t, okay, to be bed-offed, because frankly that's not good enough for me. Forum, for amend, for ram, for ram, for the ram. It's not good enough. Stupid is not good enough, and I'm not in business to lend stupid or to deal in stupid. So stepping onto my framework, you could go see my white pages that I blew. You have a choice. You know what you're getting into. And ag is Jesus, G''S-U-S. You know how Jesus sustains, okay, the stead and the head, okay? You know, in the end, Jesus is going to do with you. Jesus here, for completion even, is not going to end do with dudes that were red, okay? You've already got that in the t-hie-ven marketplace for no reason t-hie-ven. They're sustainable on every woman. Why would they change? If they can make shit up with no accountability, because you're not here because we didn't make the value so we could speak of it, and you'll never know the difference because we never have to present it. Sorry. So with right eye, game changer here. I'm your new the money changer, change the hand, DG, Jagratio, thank God, go odd, OD, outer diameter. So it is also my contention, you know what to do. It's giving the opportunity to do that. And so with the news agency, you can create your own news, links to your blog, personals, advertisements, and I also would like to have a umbrella for products and wares. And I'm going to handle the bank. I'm going to move your zero transactions around. You send me an email. I'm buying this from that person. I'd like, you to send 10 zeros to them. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to have the ledger online. It's going to be transparent. Okay. It's a belief system. That's what it is. And it has always been my contention that the competitive marketplace is a theory that's not been tested. And the only thing that can test it is a theory for completion even. And the other thing is that your competitive marketplace t-hie-ven can't manufacture innocence, okay? That's why Jackass can go fishing. F-I, fideism. The belief in revelation, okay? Jackass has no faith, has no value, has no desire as reason in life even, and can make hyphenated shit up and find it, okay? Like when I was throwing frisbee at the dog park with Minnow, and Ruth Wiest of the Portland Police was like, and I said to her, you jacked off on me. I told her. Well, you see the video. It's on the front page of the homepage of Rich Wrote, RICHROAT.is. You scroll down. You're going to see a little video of a plump, pudge and fudgy, PF, perfect, pudge and fudge, DG, Jagratio, with hyphens, okay? You're going to see Ruth Wiest, and you're going to see she comes to my door after I leave the dog park, and she's going to be like, It seemed to us, she called 4 other police officers, you didn't understand. And I said I left. I told you were jacking off on me, but I left. Now you're stalking me, and you're stalking me for my emotions, because unlike yours, my emotions are for a reason, as desire in life even. And if you come knocking on my door, you better bring ring in, okay? So understand, now you understand my marketing gesture. It's to supersede me, okay? Step out of the way unless you have value to face. I'm tired, doff it. I'm tired of fitting doff, stupid. That's not my purpose in life, to be titted for no reason t-hie-ven-d. I'll teach you once. That's it. That's it. Otherwise, you're my mark. You're my next mark to show that I have a heart. What else? Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for doing a platform, but I do feel that I need to prime the pump and talk to it about it to you so that you can start thinking about it and ideating this turn, okay? It's pretty simple. I'm going to be present and and working for the ag Jesus that directs my hand, the hand of go odd, you go odd. I would say nice, but something else occurs to me, nifty, K-N-I-F, nifty. It's a nifty opportunity to cut your own tear weight. And when you think about working for money in your name, then to go do in reflection of what I put up on the news agency or your personal ads or links to your business or blog and yourself that you're selling on the line, and as your tine, your tin and tine, tin is your money, TL, total loss, TL, tine and line, at the same time, not time, okay? I think what it does is it makes you start thinking in terms of honing and representing a value you believe in, okay, that you want to sell for a reason, as your face and as the means to relate, and I'm feeling so much more earnestly better about just the plain unembellished. This is where we start, okay? We start one-on-one, and let's start seeing what's necessary to others, necessary to yourself. And I do like the idea of putting the money in your name because it's direct relation. What you put out, now you give back to put out again. You know? I think it makes you think about carrying follow through. It's also a very utterly HD, hand, high definition, honest done, head done honest. It's an honest way to sever tear weight, okay? A part of the problem we have right now in the competitive marketplace t-hie-ven-d is you can make any shit you want up and go fishing because you have two thieves and there's only one of me speaking on the line, tying in line, speaking in a framework, giving parallax of of speaking for the knight in absentia, okay? We already know how your ag is going to lend. In the end, he's going to do with you in the red, again, to dow with war. I'm saying you're already off the guest list. If you believe in God and the Savior, you're off the guest list if you fucking carry a gun and not reason even. Okay? And I got proof positive that you don't make reason even sustainable. Okay? Still not okay with that. All right? I can give you plenty of jackass references. The latest, go see Luke Stoke. Okay? Go see Writer of Age freak out. Oh my God! An honest word you can't debate. Why? Because I put pictures of definitions and represented the word as myself. Oh my God! I am my word. What the fuck? Can we just get this freak out over with, okay? It happens. It's been happening for quite a while, all right? Still and style. What we are seeing is Jackass doesn't want to. We're seeing Jackass wasn't there, didn't want to be near or dear, okay? So don't give Jackass any value because you know what you're going to get from Jackass, okay? Jackass wants to be Jackass, so Jackass can get a free ride. All Jackass has to do to get a free ride is make every woman be the bride, a bid-bide bride, okay? To deliver time in thine hind, okay? And then making, by speaking for do with you, between two dudes, making it time for competition t-hie-ven-d, okay? Fort and fork, -t, no reason, and no apparent treason, okay? Because you didn't bring anyone innocent in and of yourself to preface the gap as present client, okay? There's no honest client in your thieving marketplace, okay? And what do you do with my grace? Oh, well, if you're Kevin Stein, you make shit up, and you also garnish it by telling me to what was your final send-off? You know, like, be well, whatever. I'm like, you, Kevin Stein, didn't make the fucking well, okay? And that's why I'm continuing to rag on, okay? Stop your politeness. It's not your value to sell or tell, okay? And it's not your right to garnish, like, well, you just go do your own thing then. I'm like, no, okay? You didn't make the right thing to do, okay? What you did, the only thing that you can do to act like an independent and apparently not spineless stag is to communicate t-hie-ven-d. And who did you go to? You went to authority of law -t. You went to the lot, and you went to your Jewish ag. And then main human rights, Amy Sneerson, probably also Jewish, okay? She sold you to, okay, to continue, and lied on me. So main human rights has to lie to have a job, okay? To be bed-doffed, to get toffed. And this orchestration of, I bet there's some taxes in there involved for no reason t-hie-ven-d, was made possible because Kevin decided to independently lie, okay? And his ag he paid decided to go in on it. And then main human rights was like, well, shoot, we can't say no, because then we won't get a paycheck. We'll just say we didn't find any problem in these two dudes making anything up they wanted to. I've got the paperwork. I could put it up, but I really find it boring. If anyone needs it, I have it. I've got bins of notes I've never got to. I just put a year on it. I go put it away. The notes I don't get to. It probably should go without saying, but if I can be candid, it's repulsive that you speak of God and Jesus Christ and you only desire to fornicate. Grace, okay? So you take that to your wife and spouse, all right? You face her, and you know, because you sold lout. to be doffed about. A boot and about. A butt, a boot, and about. Your semblance of grace, okay, is to mislead, okay, because you're not the face, and you can't amend value. You didn't care to send or carry even-ven-d, okay? And let's talk about women that think, oh, well, he is honorable. No, no, no. I would say that you're not honorable enough, okay? Because let me show you what honorable enough gets for sustainability, okay? You're not going to find someone who actually wants to fuck me, okay, in a relationship, because I'm a critical thinker and I see through things. For starters, all right? I'm not here to be misfit. All right? I'm not here to be Meghan Markle princess, okay? That where I go and congratulate vets so that she can make money for strewing pity for no reason, t-hie-ven-d, to get it back in black, okay? Seriously. I get to wear the rude face because she's making dipshit sit hyphenated all over the place, all over the place, okay? Lover, lover, lovette, hyphen. It's hyphenated, okay? What else? So I get to have stink face, and then I have to try and sell people on KNIT with my stink face, okay? Because I get to do the dirty work of pointing it out to t-hie-ye with woo -d, det, thief, and through, rude, okay? But you don't want to wear the face of it. You just want to look like you're innocent, but you're not thinking it even through. You didn't think it. You didn't think it. That's why I'm writing it out for you, okay? Toy wood. Toy and hoy. Yoo-hoo! Hoy! You know, your woo, W-O-O-D, you wooed the date, t-hie-ven-d, okay? You didn't think outside the box. You didn't think you needed to. You do. You need to if you want value, okay? If you want real value instead of R-E-E-L hyphen. Your competitive marketplace t-hie-ven-d only has one directional lend and trajectory, and that's war, okay? War to restore the sore in red, okay? And the story, okay, still in red. And you make traction. You make traction by stirring hyphenated shit up. You go fishing, okay? Laura Ingraham, you go fishing, all right? All you do is make shit up, and that makes people squawk, I am not, but they're speaking on NIT, N-I-T, that Laura Ingraham supplied, okay? Because she has no qualms about being a B-R-I-D-E, a bid and a bide and a bride that delivers time in tin and tine and thine hind, okay? I perceive this as a quiet movement. I mean, I've done some marketing, EDDM, every door direct mail, um, at a cost to myself. But it's a way of providing for my reputation. It's protection, actually, so that I could go to the park and not have a jacked off police officer jacked off on me, and then I speak clearly and factually, you're jacking off on me, and then have them call 4 extra police officers to come to my door to give me a ticket. But they just kept making up the amount. It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. And then court with Rich Bianculli, it's like, well, it's this amount, it's that amount. I'm just like, I get toy wood, okay? You desire me greatly to be misunderstood. Never lend the means to be sustainable. Yeah, I'll be your misunderstood, but I'm resourceful, okay? And I know what matters, and I know what counts, and I know where to put my energy and ability, and I know where not to put it. And I can't say that's always been the case, but you can see much of the time that I've written about online, you can see, well, I tried this, it said this, and yielded this. So then I tried this, it read this, but yielded this. So I thought I would try Steam It, because it has proof of brain, but all they wanted was proof of brain. They said they had witnesses, but all they really wanted was witnesses. And by the way, don't ever point that lout. Okay. Tout and lout. TL, total loss. Don't point that tout lout. Because they will not stand for that. They will provide no place for you to be aware among them. While they proselytize value of what they would have. Seriously.